So, Dr. Krone has stolen the experimental Alpha suit and used it to travel back through time. We've used the more advanced Beta suit to pursue him just before the lab exploded. Our suit's artificial intelligence, Sam, reckons this is an alternate time stream. This is a sort of alternate version of 1939. It's like a sort of parallel universe created by Krone altering history. Clearly he must have arrived a few decades before us.
I reset Sam to intercept any video feed within the proximity. I just hope it's ready.
Hey, get up. We didn't want to move you till that suit stopped making noises. Come on, we gotta get out of here. Shit, they're close. Hurry, on your feet. Hey, follow me. Hurry.
Well, the local resistance movement picks us up. Immediately assumes we're with the good guys rather than a spy for Krone. And again, Krone wouldn't put us in a flashy, glowy suit if we were a spy. Krone's hint system is suggesting that we check out our objectives. Our objective is to locate fugitive scientist Dr. Aidan Krone in alternate time stream. And also our immediate objective is to follow the occupants to the meeting room, the occupants being the name of these resistance fighters.
It should be obvious you allow this.
I hope that fancy suit of yours can handle the rain. Always raining thanks to Krone.
I've seen worse. I live in London.
The hope of the magistrate
flush
is every registered citizen to embrace our protection.
Nice motion captured animations.
Very soon.
But we're not going down without a fight.
Because the current deadline for citizen
I swear the
registration
entire
has
district's gonna
already
be underwater
expired.
soon.
Oh, man up. Little drizzle never hurt anyone.
Willingness to come forward may have already
Get out
resulted
while you can.
in the removal of your unregistered loved ones. Please remember, the security and well-being of each registered citizen.
Nothing left.
The Krone Magistrate has been designed to prevail from any and all outside threats.
I said, get out
The
of my
last
face.
time.
First guy to actually have a sensible reaction to us.
Krone's got this big spider thing. It's huge. You gotta believe me.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. It's awesome. How do I get one?
Just like flies,
Make the
like
choice
bugs.
to stand
All
down
of them gone.
and make that choice.
Sorry to hear that.
Very
They're coming,
soon.
man. And I can smell them. I can smell them coming.
Okay.
How can we be out of ammo?
You might be able to find your bullets easier if you didn't keep them in boxes full of cogs and gears and screws.
Come on, we're almost there. You with me? Gotta go back for the others. Just hang on.
The Krone Magistrate desires a better life for everyone. But there is little time left.
So, yeah, radar in the top right-hand corner of the screen.
Move it. Get in here.
Shows a bluish-white objective marker and green blobs which indicate friendlies. Krone Industries, marching towards the future. Scary bit of graffiti there. Wasn't aware that they had manga in 1930s America.
We're here. Open up.
In fact, they didn't even have manga in Japan at this point.
Unfortunately, your continued failure to stand down has caused
right outside.
recent
We're back in. Cook's direct orders. We're running point to secure the exit.
Guys, I think I hear something.
It should be obvious.
Sentry! Get down! Get down! Go, 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 go!
Lower your weapons. You have 1 second to comply.
This all looks scripted, but the robot can kill you. Especially if you hang around to see that guy fall across the floor.
Hilo, get back!
Oh dear.
It's already expired.
And luckily it didn't actually hit me at all. that that helicopter's bullets can severely hurt you as well.
Area seems clear.
Very nice lighting and shadow effects. The robot's searchlight sweeps across. Proper shadows on the police there. Tutorial bit. Press space to jump.
I urge you, make the choice to stand down. Make that choice very soon.
Press C to crouch.
Shh! Move quietly. They're coming. We got this area covered. Move!
Continued effort is undermining my authority.
Down. Wait. Hold your position. Stay down. What's wrong with you?
I like that. The game doesn't punish you for standing in the open, but it does point out the fact that you're an idiot for doing so.
What are your friends with you, huh?
Okay. They're gone. Get up the fire escape and I'll cover you. We're ready. Get up there, man. You're gonna get us killed.
You're not gonna make it without a weapon. Here, take mine.
Thanks. Are you going to be okay? Yes, so. So, this is our first weapon, the Krone Magistrate Carbine.
You just gonna stand there? Move.
It's in between an assault rifle and a submachine gun. It fires rather weak bullets at a high rate of fire, but actually has pretty good accuracy. Alternate fire is a grenade launcher. The grenade launcher actually has its own magazine that holds 2 grenades per reload. The bullets come in a magazine on the left-hand side. It's a nice retro feature. The gun mostly looks pretty modern or futuristic, but magazines on the side are normally associated with World War II weapons, like the German FG-42 paratrooper rifle or the British Sten gun.
Regrettably, because the current
These are some really detailed animations they've done for this guy trying to resuscitate his friend.
willingness to come forward may have already resulted
It does actually make it a bit sad. You know, he did truly try.
Please remember the security and well-being
Now, yeah, the police and soldiers in this game wear chunky body armor that really works. So it does take a lot of carbine bullets to take down most enemies.
for the last time. End this senseless conflict.
Found us. Just blow the door. Get the charge.
Concealed threat detected.
Find another way in. Arrest out of the door in the roof.
Right, if you look in the top right, the green bar next to the radar is the health meter, the armor meter. In the skilled and elite difficulty settings, it takes 7 seconds to recharge, while in casual it takes only 5 seconds. Grenade took care of them. And yeah, if you get injured before your health is replenished, then you have to wait another 7 seconds for it to replenish. Here's our next weapon, the KM33 pistol. Its bullets are significantly more powerful than the carbine. And it has a rather nice alternate fire, which is a 4-round burst. The rather peculiar shape is because in the old steampunk version of the game, it was known as the Knuckle Duster, and the curved magazine had spikes on it, like a set of spiked knuckles.
Where's the launcher? Get it! Shit!
There we go. 3 pistol bullets to the chest. Takes out a Krone police. But if you hit their arms or legs, then it takes rather more. And they've got bulletproof helmets as well. Now, something to watch for. Injured enemies can fall over. It doesn't mean they're out of the fight though, so you've got to stay alert. Now in this first level of the game, we don't yet have any time powers. Oh, it's a tank rolling down the street, knocking down lampposts. Red telephone booths. Maybe this actually is London. That would explain all the rain. It's worth noting we won't be staying in the city for the whole game, and it won't be raining all the time either.
You in the suit, over here! They've been doing flyovers for hours. You think they saw you?
Yeah, I guess they did. Oh, yeah, sorry to get you killed there. I'd just like to mention that we're not after Krone in order to undo what he's done and put history back on the right course. The world that we came from does still exist. You know, the future didn't get erased by him changing the past. It just caused the universe to split into two. Yeah, the reason we're after Krone is to get revenge for him killing our friends, and also because using knowledge of the future to conquer the world is a bit of a dick move. And if we're not going to stop him, then who else is?
Alpha suit detected. Dr. Aiden Krone located.
Oh, our suit has detected that Dr. Krone is in the giant walking fortress. I'm sure that's going to make things nice and easy. So, our objective now is to meet up with Cook. He's the head of the Resistance, head of the Occupants. We know that because he overheard it in that meeting room that the mech tore to shreds. The game's giving us a hint, suggesting how to do melee attacks. Let's give that a try. Yeah, that was a really bad idea, because the enemies are also perfectly capable of doing melee attacks. Yeah, they bashed my face in. Nice touch is that if you actually get injured in the face, it smashes the faceplate of your suit. You get. There we go. Carbine grenade, much more sensible way of taking out those guys. Once we've got time-shifting powers, then running up to them and meleeing them is a much better proposition.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, I could use these red barrels, but that guy there isn't wearing a helmet, so headshot takes him out straight away. The other guys take rather more effort. And there's no shortage of carbine grenades. You know, it is a standard. It does come as standard with a carbine, so most enemies carrying carbines will also drop a grenade for you. A crate of infinite ammo here. This game doesn't have iron sights. It came out about the same time as Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And after that came out, it became pretty much mandatory for all shooters to have iron sights. But yeah, this game is working along the lines of Fear and Far Cry 1, where where you just zoom in a bit to aim. And as you can see, the carbine has great long-range accuracy. It's got proper assault rifle accuracy, but below sort of submachine gun damage. Oh, okay. Yeah. As I said, you've got to stay alert, because it's pretty common to mistakenly think someone's dead. yeah, Krone's got his face on a big green screen now. I'm not going to criticise them for ripping off that aspect of Half-Life 2. I know if I was an evil dictator, I'd put my face all over the place. That's probably the only thing that would cheer the citizens up. Nothing nice to look at, other than my beautiful face. So there is very reminiscent of the Root Canal chapter from Half-Life 2, except instead of weak metro cops, civil protection, armed with dinky little pistols, we've got heavily armoured Krone police, armed with carbines.
As a result,
So,
every prisoner of war
yeah, the whole point of this first level of the game is to demonstrate how screwed you are without time powers. Enemies in this game are tough. We're fighting... These enemies are as tough as the sort of enemies that you'd fight in, in a game like Half-Life, midway through the game. And we're getting them in the first level. And, yeah, shit just got even more serious. Okay, that plasma cannon looks pretty nasty. Auto return initiated. Yes, Sam has detected that we're about to be horribly killed, so the wormhole drive has been activated to take us back to the future. Or at least that's what's supposed to be happening.
System malfunction.
Now, maybe because the suit's experimental, or perhaps because this is an alternate time stream, seems to have gotten a little bit confused. We get a nice preview of the entirety of the game. Join me for the next episode of Let's Play TimeShift, where we'll finally get access to time shifting. We'll be able to slow, stop, and reverse time.
Time jump failure. Auto return aborted. Error. Temporal coordinates unknown. Temporal origin drive damaged. System functionality altered.